Folks, people are thinking about moving these days. Interest rates have come down a little bit, so they're now getting serious about moving from an old house that they own to a new house that they would like to buy. And the question I get asked a lot of times is, what about a bridge loan? How does that work? And to be honest with you, I'm a real estate agent. I'm not supposed to know how bridge loans and loans in general work. So in order to answer that question, I always go to my favorite loan officer and person, Whitney Bulberg with Carolina Ventures Mortgage. Whitney, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you today?
Fantastic. So tell us about this bridge loan thing, this bridge loan idea. How does that work? Is there such a thing as a bridge loan?
Great question. So I received this question a lot, particularly with buyers that have a home to sell and they're looking to buy, and they have quite a bit of equity in their current home. How do you take that equity and bridge it to the next home? So that's kind of where the term bridge came from. However, traditional bridge loans require that your current house is under contract. So really the lender is bridging you from one loan to the next. That's not very often the case. In most cases, your house has not sold yet. So, how do you access those funds? And the easiest, simplest way to do that is through a home equity line of credit, which can be set up in about 2.5 weeks. And that can help you bridge from one home to the next. The main thing is that your current home cannot be listed for sale when we set up the home equity line. Now, a home equity line is meant to be a very short term product. So the rates are not exceptionally low. It's based off of the prime interest rate. So your rate on an equity line is going to be like 8, 9%. But it's a very short term product and it's an interest only product. So the payment is not very high.
I think it's important to point out something you just said, which is that the house cannot be on the market. It cannot be listed, which really points out the fact that it's really important, folks, to talk to a real estate and loan professional well in advance of when you actually want to do a deal. So people need to talk to you, Whitney, about this. Whitney, how can they get in touch with you if they want to ask this question about bridge loans?
My phone number is 919-260-6020, or you can look me up on my website, carolinaventures.com. And I would strongly encourage you to take a look at this option at time of pre-approval, because at that time, we've got the time to figure this out. Not once you've already found that house you want to buy. We need to do this in advance.
Exactly. Let's get our ducks lined up in a row as well in advance as we can, folks. That's the reason I wanted you to hear what Whitney has to say. Whitney and I have been working together for years. She's the best in the business. Whitney, I really appreciate your advice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you all next time.